Welcome to the Net Double Bogey toughest 18 holes of 2025. I'll be doing this a little different than just picking 18 hard holes. For this video, I've put together the most difficult 18 holes I filmed in 2025 in the order they appeared on their respective courses. Number 1 is number 1 on its course, number 2 is the second hole, and so on. These may not be the hardest holes on any of the courses, but they are the most difficult based on which hole number it is. If you disagree with any of the choices I've made, feel free to let me have it in the comments. We start at Tot Hill Farm number 1 in Asheboro, North Carolina. From the back tees, this is a visually intimidating tee shot. Much of the fairway is not seen, and it's a long way down the hill to the landing area. Dense vegetation can also be found down the left side, so getting this one in play is important if you want to start this round off on the right foot. Your approach shot is not the easiest, with trouble left and uneven ground to the right of the green. If you manage to card a par here, you're off to a solid start. The second hole is Carolina Lakes Golf Club number 2 in Indian Land, South Carolina. From the tee, you should have little trouble clearing the brush and water. You want to favor the right side here, as the left side of the fairway drops off and a shot into the rough short of the bunker can leave a partially blind shot into the two-tiered green. Anything short left has you scrambling for a sand save, and anything left to long left has you hitting a tricky uphill pitch shot into the green if your ball doesn't go tearing off into the woods like mine did. The large green is receptive, but be mindful of the pin position. You could wind up with a slippery putt if you're on the top tier and have to come back down to the lower level. Club selection is key on this hole. With water short, left, and long, and a large bunker on the right, you don't want to miss this green. A large slope on the middle right of the green can shut you out of some putts depending on the pin position. Escape the rock with a par or better, and you've played a great hole. The fourth hole is down in the low country of South Carolina at the Plantation course at Edisto on Edisto Island. This hole calls for an accurate tee shot. Anything left is either in the tall brushy grass or the water. Anything right can leave you under the trees or in thick rough with a very difficult second shot. The difficulty in this hole is in the tee shot. The unprotected green gives you an opportunity for par or birdie if you've done your part from the tee. Just outside of Charlotte, North Carolina is our fifth hole at Eagle Chase Golf Club in Marshville. Longer hitters can run their ball through the fairway into the trees on the right. While the green is about 25 feet lower than the tee, the fairway goes downhill enough to leave a 25 to 30 foot climb back up on your approach shot. Choose your club accordingly. Bunkers guard the front right and front left of the green and will capture offline shots hit with not enough club. Missing the green to the right can see your ball running away from the green, leaving an uphill pitch back to the putting surface. Hit your tee shot to the 150 marker and take some of the sting out of this hole. The sixth hole is at the Valley at Eastport in Little River, South Carolina, just outside of North Myrtle Beach. Tight is a great way to describe the tee shot on this tricky par 5. It's a pretty good way to describe the second shot as well. The approach shot is tricky no matter where you're hitting. A large tree guards the green if you're coming from the right, and you're threading a needle if you're coming from the left. The smart play is to treat this as a 3-shot par 5. The seventh hole is at a Charlotte staple, the Charles L. Sifford Golf Course at Revolution Park. Don't let this simple-looking par 3 fool you. The green can be rough depending on the pin placement. Read your putts carefully and be happy with a par here. Located in the foothills of North Carolina is our 8th hole at the Cleghorn Club at Tryon Resort in Rutherfordton. Stretching out to 425 yards from the back tees, this hole doesn't need much else to be difficult. But the fairway slopes right to left, and then left to right, and then you get to hit uphill into the green. Just for good measure, there's a bunker guarding the front right. To finish out the front nine, we're headed to Man O' War in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Playing as long as 433 yards with water on both sides of the fairway and bunkers near the landing area, this hole certainly earned its place in the toughest holes of 2025. An accurate tee shot is required and good club selection is necessary for the approach shot, as the wind can whip across the water, completely changing which club you need in your hands. A bunker short right and back left turn up the difficulty. Going back to the Plantation course at Edisto on Edisto Island, we have the 10th hole of our most difficult 18 of 2025. Coming in at 438 yards from the tips, this is a long par 4 with water left of the fairway and a couple trees hanging over the fairway from the right. In order to have a chance at par, you need a long straight drive that favors the left side of the fairway and an accurate approach into this green that is guarded by bunkers left and right. Revisiting Carolina Lakes Golf Club in Indian Land, South Carolina, we have our 11th hole. While not terribly long, this hole will punish anything missing the fairway or green to the right. A long iron from the tee should leave a short iron into the green for a chance at par. Miss the fairway or the green, and you're looking at a bogey. Our 12th hole comes from a low country favorite, the links at Stono Ferry, located in Hollywood, South Carolina. A forced carry over a swampy area leads into a fairway that narrows before it opens up. An approach from the right must clear a live oak that will be directly in between you and the green. If your tee shot is too close to the live oak, you could be left with a risky punch shot that can bring the penalty area just short of the green into play. Be sure to stop and get a picture at the cannon on the right side of the fairway. Tot Hill Farm gives us number 13, Strance's backyard. About all that can be said for this hole is, don't miss. Any miss has the likelihood of hitting a rock and sending your ball out of play. If you get out of here with a par, you've earned it. Across the lake from Man O' War is the Wizard Golf Links in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. This par 5 can subject you to a lot of wind coming from the open space that holds the 16th through 18th holes of this course. A bunker near the landing area can grab an errant tee shot, and the creek can come into play for shorter hitters who are hitting their second shot over it. Additional bunkers throughout the hole create a challenge for those who play this one as a 3-shot par 5. The wind can affect shots coming into this slightly elevated green that is guarded by a bunker to the left. This island green at Man O' War in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina is visually intimidating, but there's a lot more area to work with than it might appear. Water is the obvious hazard, but don't forget about the bunker to the back left of the green. If you fail to account for the wind and get too aggressive with the front pin, you might be taking a mulligan. The The 16th hole at Highland Creek Golf Club in Charlotte, North Carolina demands a tee shot that goes right to left. Trying to cut the corner will punish all but the longest hitters with the bunker hidden behind the trees. Even if you're short of the bunker, a large tree may block any chance of reaching the green in two. An approach shot left short of the green will likely find the water, and a bunker and uneven terrain makes misses elsewhere around the green challenging to deal with. .603 yards. Eagle Nest Golf Club in Little River, South Carolina is among the longest golf courses in the United States. The 17th is not their longest. A long and accurate drive is required just to get in the fairway. If you can hit your drive over 350 yards, you might have a chance of getting it home in two. If that is you, chances are your name is Bryson DeChambeau. The rest of us mere mortals should probably play this one as a 3-shot hole. The approach shot is a carryover water into a green guarded by bunkers short right and short left. The green also slopes toward the front for about 25 feet or so you have to get the ball to the middle of the green. If the pin's up front, you could have a pretty slippery putt coming back at the hole. I'd be happy with a par here any day of the week. We're finishing up at the Valley at Eastport in Little River, South Carolina. This 468-yard par 4 needs a long drive down the middle to set you up for a carry over the lake and into the green that is protected short, left, and right. Watch out for the bunker on the right side of the fairway as well. A par here is a solid way to finish the round.